I was born and raised here in El Paso, Texas. Went to school here, University of Texas at El Paso. Always idolized Coach Haskins and his basketball teams. Next thing you know, I ended up coaching with him. He gave me the opportunity to do everything I could regarding coaching a basketball team at the college level. For a young Hispanic kid in El Paso, Texas, you grow up with UTEP basketball. So you take UTEP basketball down to South El Paso, the kids are going to know it. They're going to be, they have a relationship with it. They know about it. They know Coach Haskins. They know the names. Everybody does. Coach Haskins was able to go out there and touch the community, and he still does.
I got his number.
Okay, Mr. Haskins.
Thank you.
Let you go. It was a pleasure meeting you.
I got his number. Good luck.
Okay, Mr.
Thank you. Good luck.
I've been to hundreds, thousands of basketball camps all around the United States, as a matter of fact. And if you walked in the Armijo Center, you step your foot in there, you're going to see something entirely different. That's what makes it so special.
The dollar that we charge for Basketball in the Barrio is not about the free books from Cinco Puntos Press or the ice cream or the t-shirts, the basketballs we give to the kids. The dollar is really about this incredible cross-section of culture that we expose the kids to.
Some people say, we joke around back at the camp, that Basketball in the Barrio is the center of the universe, and everybody wants to come here to share and to learn, regardless of age or your background. You don't have to be a basketball player. You don't have to be a great coach, an incredible coach, or even a coach at all. You just want to be able to care for the kids and teach them the fundamentals of life, humanity, and basketball.
Basketball is secondary here. It's really secondary. They get a chance to meet scholars, educators, and I mean, it's everything is covered at this camp that you can think of. It's just unfortunate that we can't do this 4 and 5 times a year.
I was approached by Russ to do a mural dealing with Rocky Galarza. Although he was typical of a lot of people that I grew up with, he stands out. And in the way he stands out, by helping children. As I read about his history, he becomes more and more your superhero in a very unselfish way. And the mural itself deals with his career in training boxers, basketball players, and he was good at a number of sports, including baseball. And I've seen his yearbook at Bowie High School, and he was quite popular.
I would consider Rocky as like anybody that I admire as a complex human being. He had sort of a understanding of trying to achieve something for himself. And I think Rocky was able to give something to generations for a long time to come. I mean, just for the sense that he was able to excite Russ to put together this basketball camp and to name the basketball camp after him. I mean, that's an incredible thing to have achieved.
My dad was a man who gave a lot of himself to the community. And if we can run with that and keep that alive, then that's what this camp means to us, and that's partially why we're here, is to keep alive the efforts that he made and infect people with that spirit of giving, that spirit of helping, that spirit of thinking about others.
It's just a beautiful thing for me. I'm being blessed right now. It's me that's being blessed. And it's just an honor for me to be here and come back to the community and talk to the kids and be part of a great thing that through Rocky, Russ Bradford, and gang, Steve Yellen has started.
Think of all the things that when different people merge in a city like this, what they bring with them. Different values, different religions, different cultures, different music, different tastes. And this all comes together at the Basketball in the Barrio camp.
I met Coach Bradford from Coach Lou Hinton. He's the coach of the New Mexico State Aggies. I met him at the camp for Pistoleros. He taught me a lot.
But the idea, the reason we bring Amanda is, if she can do it, then you can do it. I'm going to show you now one of my former dribblers, who I think is the best dribbler in the whole world for her age.
The thing I like most about basketball is probably dribbling.
The walking spider, unbelievable.
Spider, I didn't know what that was until I met Russ. Two balls I didn't know anything about. I couldn't dribble with my left hand. The first time I saw Russ dribble, he was awesome. It just blew me away. It was so cool. I wanted to be just like him, so I tried, and I practiced every day, 3 hours a day when I was little. Now I just do it 2 hours. Kind of get tired. Russ used to show us like some routines that we do. We had to memorize them, and I'd go home and practice at my house. And I came back, I'd be better than I was the day before.
We've got great people, incredible people coming in from all places and walks of life all over the country. Debbie Weinreis, a European pro player in the Women's Pro Leagues of Europe, and Mike James, Athletes United for Peace. You know, Doug Harris.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I want everybody to remember that. Okay, now,
who's heading the Athletes United for Peace out on the West Coast in California. Great people, important people. We have David Megacy, who works as one of the directors of the NFL Players Association, flew in here from St. Louis after a meeting with the Rams. I mean, certainly he has more important things to do, you would think, but no, he thinks, I got to come and help Coach Russ out at Basketball in the Barrio.
Russ Bradford is a good friend of Michael James, who put together the Heartland Cafe and the Heartland Journal and the Heartland General Store. It's in Rogers Park, Chicago. And Mike James has put together a number of athletic events under the Athletes United for Peace banner. Fun runs where he does road races and have people 5K road races, street sprints, where he'll have people come in and have a good run and then come to the Heartland for a good breakfast. Russ and Mike were good friends. And so Mike told me about the camp, and Russ got a hold of me to ask me if I'd be interested in coming to the camp. And so that's how it started. It's been 8 years for me.
Coach, I want you to stay with your teams now. Let's hear it for the rock and roll trio de Carlos Dana. Trio Ranchero de Carlos Dana. Let's hear it. Yeah!
The reunion point of Basketball in the Barrio is very important in that all these people are coming back that we might not necessarily see for the rest of the year, but they keep coming back, and I think it's because of Russ Bradford and just the kind of caliber of person and coach in general that Russ Bradford is. It keeps bringing all these just diverse people, different viewpoints, and we all work together towards trying to make this camp a success.